Okay. What fucking socks are you wearing? Oh. Okay.
I'm wearing Rihanna socks. Look.
Okay.
No. See, there's the stick figure.
Oh.
They're legit Rihanna socks. I didn't make them.
Okay.
Caitlin's like, before we recorded, she's like, if Rihanna saw those, she'd fucking sue you.
Yeah, because I was
Well,
like...
then I would sue Rihanna back because I paid for these.
Okay, no, I get it now, but before I'm like, that looks nothing like Rihanna. What? But I get it
The colours
now.
are very jarring.
This might be arguably our worst outfit yet.
No, I think the Star Wars pants and then the brown shirt and then the green cardi really did it that one time.
But when I say like this is our best worst outfit.
Best but worst, yeah.
Best but worst. Talk us through what we're wearing for those that aren't watching us.
We've got our Wee Wee Patty Paris 2024 shirt.
Thank you, Mark and Jackie.
That Mark and Jackie kindly got us from Wee Wee Paris.
Facts.
We've got the Project Go Crom scarf.
On that, thank you so much to the project. They sent us so many things.
I was
mind blown.
But Coco's like, I would like a scarf. Do you want to wear the scarf?
All the gifts they sent us, stickers, they sent us air fresheners, they sent us stubby holders. Like, honest, we're kitted out.
You said air fresheners, yeah. I love all of them.
No, like literally.
Quit your day job, project, because I mean, if this is your day job, then keep doing it. But keep doing it because stellar job.
Yeah, big forehead kisses. We're gonna look so hot at the game this weekend.
Fat forehead kisses.
Yeah, facts.
If you love crows and are very on
and
stats,
the quality.
Yeah,
the quality, crows.
Yeah.
Step up your game. This quality, I'm never gonna be cold ever again.
That's why I'm not wearing it right now because I was just simply sweating. So this is going to be unreal at tomorrow's game. But yeah, if you love the crows and love stats, which we kindly do not provide.
No, they're the educational.
They're who you actually want to. Yeah.
We'll tell you who's hot.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you
who plays
else.
well. Yeah. Who's legit. So yeah. Love.
And then I have half a bottle of wine in this wine glass.
Oh yeah. I couldn't be bothered getting up again.
Where did you get these glasses from though?
Nikki.
I need to get some for my 30th so those who drink wine aren't drinking out of...
Chin. Cheers, Dal.
Cheers.
My liege.
There we go. We are dressed... Oh, and I'm wearing my Aussie Boomers hat because...
Oh, that tastes like ass.
Well, it doesn't taste that bad.
That's okay. Couple of sips and she'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll all taste the same.
Yeah.
Because the Olympics have started.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It smells like dog food.
That's on you.
Smell it.
Hang on.
Smell it. Does that not smell like dog biscuits?
It smells like wet dog food.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. Awesome.
Wow, what a crossover.
My day's ruined.
I love pedigree.
The Olympics has started.
Yep.
Fucking, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I love the Olympics.
Suddenly.
Oh, okay, on that.
Suddenly. No. Wait.
No.
So that's why we're kitted out in
Yes.
Olympics gear. We're recording on Saturday right now because we're busy on Sunday,
We've
but
got so many things.
we have so many things to talk about.
So many things.
And the Boomers are playing Spain after we record. So I live here now.
Yeah, I can't get over the dog food smell. That's
yeah,
fine.
you've ruined it for me now.
It's fine. All right, so Olympics. How many medals do you think we'll win? Now, I'm going to jot down your numbers because Nikki asked me and then she gave me her number. But I will tell you the rundown of the last couple of years to give you a bit of context. Right, okay?
Okay, yep.
Now, this will rock you because it starts off real strong and then it gets a bit how you going.
Okay.
So, Sydney, we got 58 medals.
Okay.
Right? Athens, 50.
Mm-hmm.
Beijing, 46. London, 35. Rio, 29.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, what was going on in Rio? Tokyo, 46.
Okay.
So based on that, my guess was 38. Nikki's was 42.
What did we get last time?
46.
I reckon we're gonna get 43.
43. Oh, one up on Nikki. Yeah, all right. Done.
Yeah, I reckon we're getting 43.
Say less.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Facts. The opening ceremony was this morning at 3 a.m. Did not wake up to watch it. Couldn't have fucking paid me. And I'm glad that I didn't, because every clip that I've seen is just batshit crazy. So normally every year, the opening ceremony has all the countries going around the Olympic Stadium, right?
That's a long walk.
Right? But it's always at the Olympic Stadium. Paris said, fuck it. We're going to make everyone get onto little boats and we're going to have them float down. It's pronounced as Seine. We kept saying it wrong.
Seine. Whatever. Very on brand.
Whatever.
You know what we were talking about.
They had to float down the Seine.
Yeah. And it was raining, wasn't it?
It was raining. There was like the most crazy entertainment elements to it. Some guy was holding the torch, did a front flip. No hands. I was like, what? And I was reading an article this morning. So many people thought that it was the worst opening ceremony of all time.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't comment. I've never watched an opening ceremony. It's just not for
London
me.
had Spice Girls, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Was Nikki Webster the opening or the closing ceremony?
She was opening for Sydney.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched it, because to me, watching people just go around in a circle, that's so boring.
Yeah, what are we missing out on? Absolutely nothing.
No.
I can watch
I can watch the
people
highlights on TikTok.
waving hands
Yeah.
at a normal hour, to be honest.
Exactly.
While we're talking about the Olympics, can we talk about the absolute outrage of how much you have to pay if you want to watch it on Stan?
Yeah. Yeah, we will actually.
How much is a Stan subscription off the bat? $10?
Yeah, roughly, maybe like entry price. Let me have a look. Let me fact check.
17 for entry price. Yeah. For just Stan, not Stan Sport.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, now I'm even more mad. What do you mean I'm paying $32 fucking dollars for a month of Stan?
Yeah, you have to get Stan Sport. But we want Stan Sport because we want to watch non-Australia games as well as Australia.
Yeah, so for the people being like, just watch it on Channel 9. No, because
2 reasons.
they will only show Australian teams. So if you want to watch a sport that doesn't have the Australian gang in it, you can't.
And second of all,
36
who the fuck wants to watch ads?
36 ads for a minute of sport.
If I have to watch ads, like 35 ads just to watch a game of sport, I might punch a hole in my wall.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Yeah. Facts. So Stan's our only option, but also I don't want to pay that much. So we're at an impasse.
You write a letter to the Olympics. Fuck you. Fuck your systems.
Just fair enough if you're going to charge me, but only charge me like $5 if I'm already forking out 17.
Yeah.
You
I
know
thought
what
it
I
was
mean?
included. I thought if you had
That's what
Stan,
I
you had Stan
thought.
Sport, and then I got bamboozled when I tried to watch something this
And
morning.
the same goes for like Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime, I think, has their own sports thing as well.
Do they?
Like a soccer one mainly, I
Oh.
think.
Amazon.
And you have to pay extra for that as well.
I didn't know they had a sport. They do. I didn't know they had a sports arm.
Is it Bean? Beon?
What?
I can't remember
It
what
just
it's
says
called.
sports.
Oh, okay. Maybe I made that bit up.
No, I like it.
Yeah. That's no. I want a royal commission into that because that just seems wrong. All kinds of wrong.
Yeah, facts.
Like, just let me be patriotic. What the fuck?
Look at us.
What?
Look at us.
Look at me.
Find someone more patriotic.
Just let me watch my silly little sports and call it a day.
I agree. They should have... No, actually, I take that back. I was going to say free to air should have an Olympics-specific channel every 4 years, but then they'll just fill it with ads.
Yeah,
And I'll
the
kill
ads is the
myself.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have workshopped this more. Why couldn't the rights have gone to KO? I have KO.
Yeah.
Why did we have to complicate things? Who the fuck has Stan Sports?
Literally.
Raise your
How
hand.
did they win? How did they win the bid to get rights to it?
That pisses me off. They should have known. Hang on a second. Caitlin and Danika don't have Stan Sports, but they have KO. It should have gone to KO.
Just charge less. In this economy, that's fucking ridiculous.
To be fair, $15 is nothing compared to how much it is to actually go to the Olympics.
Yeah, but I'm not actually at Paris, am I?
Well, I don't know. I'm a bit confused because you look like you are.
Oui, oui.
You're drinking wine
Bonsoir.
in a Paris shirt that we
Baguette, s'il
bought
vous
from
plaît.
Paris. So,
Yeah, period.
Olympics has been off to a bit of a shit start. though.
LA, Australia. Yeah.
Damn. Duolingo, eat your heart out.
Yeah, watch out.
Olympics has been off to a bit of a rough start though. All the
Tillies.
drama pre.
Oh, yeah.
Well, even like the Tillies lost.
Yeah, grim.
What the fuck was that about?
Mm.
And there's been so much drama with the Olympics. First of all, crime through the roof in Paris. I'm
theft.
scared.
More
I'm
than theft.
More than some real naughty crimes have been going on.
Very fucked up shit.
There's been two, I think they were Channel 9 TV, like tech people, were involved in an attempted robbery. Like they weren't trying to rob someone. Someone tried to rob them.
Give me your money.
TV people.
Give me your euros right now.
While they're wearing their Channel 9 uniforms.
While one of them's filming it. We're not making fun of the situation, okay? It's very serious.
So
Yeah,
serious.
attempted robbery.
Then this wasn't in Paris, but one of
I
the
would
cycling Olympians
Love to see someone try to rob me. I'll be like, take what you want. I've got nothing. I've got nothing, doll.
Yeah, go on, take it.
What do you
You're
want?
going to be
What do you
utterly disappointed.
My Rihanna socks. Yours.
Yeah. if you want this, that's really sad. If you want what I've got,
If you want the receipt in my pocket, you just have to ask.
go look in a mirror, dude, because you probably have more than what I
Yeah,
have
you
right
look
now.
better than I
In fact,
do. Give me your stuff.
now I'm gonna fucking rob you. Because if you're out here robbing people, you've clearly got good shit on you.
Where is it? I need it.
Empty your fucking pockets. Now. Empty your fucking pockets. Hands in the air. That's
Be
mine.
like, look, we'll play a game, all right? You empty your pockets, I'll empty mine. Whoever has more stuff, you give it to me.
Yeah, whoever has the better stuff, they
Hand it over.
they get robbed.
Hand it over.
Yeah.
It's like
Fuckhead.
It's like theft roulette.
Yeah. Dude, I carry nothing on me when I go anywhere.
No, your puffer,
I carry my puffer,
maybe your crusty lip
my
balm.
phone, and if you're lucky, some house keys. But even then, it's 50-50. So try me.
Yeah, you want to go and feed Benji and play ball with him? Fine, be my guest.
Good, because
Take
I
that
need
key.
a rest.
Take that key. Make sure you mop the
In
floors
fact,
when you
actually,
get there.
Come with me. Come with me.
I have a job for you.
Hired. You know what? You don't even need to steal my house keys. I'll let you in. Okay? You come into my house, you can sit out the fucking back, and you can play fetch with Benji for 4 hours straight. Or even better, you try and take him on a walk. Go on. You try and take him on a walk and don't burst into tears. I dare you.
That's a real test.
Have fun. Yeah. Then you'll think about fucking robbing people, won't you? Yeah, grass isn't always greener on the other
That,
side.
ladies and gentlemen, is how we need to solve crime. That's how we abolish crime rates.
Does Australia have district attorneys? Question.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm not convinced. So, you know how in America,
Well, we don't have districts though. It's very Hunger Games.
because I don't understand how
District 9.
that's where I live. Because I don't understand. Because like when a president gets appointed or voted in,
Yeah.
then that also means that you voted for the attorney general that they've selected, right?
Really?
I think I could be making this
I
up.
think you need to fact check
How
that.
does the attorney
What does that have to do with the
general
price of
get
rice
elected? What?
though? Like what's your point?
I had a train of thought and I've lost it. I had a train of thought and I lost it. There was a reason why I was going down this path. But we need to work out.
No, okay, we need to roll it back. So there's been a lot of crime in Paris ahead of the Olympics.
There was this cyclist, or this happened in Berlin. They were staying in Berlin pre-Olympics and their car got broken into and
Yeah.
all their stuff got stolen.
Yeah.
They found it in like a park later on. And there's been some other like full-on crimes. And I was talking to Dad about it, and Dad's like, I don't know what they expected, because pickpocketing is like
Rife.
rife
Yeah.
in Paris and like Europe.
Yeah.
Dad's like, the pickpocketers would have all seen that the Olympics is coming up and said, no one take any fucking leave, pack your bags, we're all
Yeah.
going to Paris. Now
Yeah.
they're all in Paris,
Yeah.
ready to fuck shit up.
Oh, 100%.
So that's been hitting the news. Then you've got Coco. There's not enough room for you and me and my laptop right now. You've got, no offense, Australia, the ugly ass opening ceremony outfits. What is that about? I hated that.
It's just so jarring seeing like countries like Mongolia.
Look
Absolutely.
so good.
Yeah, slay the house down.
And then we're out here in fucking
A blazer
piss
and
grass.
fucking a private school uniform, essentially.
Literally. So ugly.
Very Jamae private school girl, to be honest.
Why are our colours green and yellow? I know there's probably a story behind it, but can we not pick something else? We need another colour.
Rebrand.
We need to rebrand. I feel like blue is a nice colour for Australia.
Yeah.
Blue.
I feel like blue and red's been done.
I'm not going to say red though, because blue to me represents the ocean. We've got nice oceans, okay? Maybe like a nice burnt orange to represent the middle of Australia.
Where no one lives,
Like Uluru, pay homage to Uluru.
Yeah.
I have a thought. What colours go with blue and orange?
Do we need a third colour? I don't think we need a third colour.
I think you do. You need like something in between to kind of like balance it out. No, sorry, I'm Googling colour palette. There's colour palette making tools that you can get.
Oh, okay.
Start generator. Anyway, so keep talking. I'm going to work this out. Maybe a nice peach. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Show me.
Here we fucking go. All right. I've already got it, guys. You don't even have to worry. So, imagine like maybe a different orange, but we've got an orange, a beige, and then like a
very
Polynesian
much giving French flag.
French, but just not red.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the French are onto something, you know?
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Yeah. I love that it's raining because that means I don't have to walk Coco.
And then again this year they've got the cardboard beds to try and prevent the Olympians from bussing in the village, which I think is funny. Like, how is it that big of an issue that we have to...
Love that. Just let the people bus. What does it matter?
Right?
What does it matter?
Like, if anything, they will release endorphins and they might perform better.
Exactly.
I tell you what.
Stop them from bussing. That's so funny.
I tell you what. If I was a professional athlete, like the best at what I do, and I was forced to sleep on
representing
cardboard,
your nation,
and they said sleep on fucking cardboard,
I wouldn't be able to compete. My back would be out.
I'd go like this. I'd say fucking think again. No, there's not a chance in hell.
No,
that's not fair. Sorry, these people deserve to sleep on a nice bed.
Lavish.
Yeah, get a good night's. This is why we don't win enough medals.
Like Crown Towers beds.
Yeah. Book out the fucking Crown Towers. Have
Melbourne.
Have all the pickpocketers sleep on the cardboard beds. That'll really change things up. But this is why we don't win any medals, because
our backs hurt.
Our backs are sore. My back hurts looking at the videos of the cardboard beds.
Yeah, it's grim.
I feel bad for them. That's nuts. And like sleeping in a single bed, I get it. You know, you don't fit a lot of people into a room. Like there's only so much space for all these Olympians. Damn.
True, yeah.
If I'm representing my country, I want 5-star.
I don't think that's going to fit on there.
I want to be in a resort.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's risky business.
But it is what it is.
So I'm very excited to watch though. See, now I'm getting cold. Got to put my thermals on.
Rain. Thermals. I'm excited to watch Australia in the basketball.
Yep.
See how we go there. I cannot wait to watch Team USA play in the men's basketball. Like, I'm sorry, LeBron and Steph Curry, crazy. What else? Skateboarding.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Can't wait for some skateboarding. Some swimming, some
diving. Swimming. Love diving. Gymnastics.
A little bit of gymnastics.
Give me the gymnastics.
I want to watch the surfing.
Do ya?
I didn't even realise surfing was in the Olympics.
No, neither. I think, surely that's new. I don't think that's been recent.
Someone at work...
I don't think that's been there all the time.
Someone at work was telling me about how they're excited to watch the surfing. And I was like...
What?
I was like, but where the fuck are they going to surf in Paris?
The Seine.
Right? Like they've got a wave pool going on. Turns out the surfing doesn't even happen in France.
Oh.
It happens in Tahiti.
Oh,
And all the surfers are staying on this lavish cruise ship.
that's so random.
Right? They're living it up.
That's so random.
So I want to watch that.
Yeah.
What else do I want
I
to
want to
watch?
watch all the random stuff. Just give me anything at this point, to be honest.
There's breakdancing this year.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get offered a spot on the team after a couple of drinks.
Yeah, but you'd be suffering serious injuries
Yeah.
if you did it once.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be a little bit concerned.
Yes, very much looking forward to that.
But yeah.
Other than that,
It's too early to talk about too
Yeah.
much because nothing's really happened
The
besides
sport
the
hasn't really happened.
Matildas.
but we got a membership to the last 3 home games. Well, 2 now. 2 home games for Crows.
Yeah.
And now we're in a little bit of a pickle, guys, because we have $20 each to spend on merch. And so obviously we're going to spend them on badges.
Facts.
But who should we spend our merch and money on?
Okay, so we have, read out who you've got.
On me?
Well, they're
Who
not going
I've
to be
got
anywhere
on
else.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have Chopper, Filthy, and Fog on my left. To my right, we've got Smithers and Keezy.
I have at home, my badges, I've got Ben Keys, I've got Phil Thorpe, I've got Jess Waterhouse, I've got Isaac Rankin, and I've got Fogarty. And I think that's it. Is that it? Maybe.
Did you say Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Keys. So I'm personally thinking
Yeah.
I would like to get Chase Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ned McHenry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else? God, I love Ned McHenry.
Yeah. Need me home
Every time I see him, I'm like, wow, I love you.
team. I would really like to get a Lockie Murphy
Mm-hmm.
because I just feel like he gets a lot of flack for absolutely no reason. He's trying his hardest. He has killer tattoos. Sign me up. Put me in, coach. Who else?
Yeah, I like Lockie Murphy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could do a Matt Crouch. I have a soft spot for Matt Crouch.
Do you?
Don't say it like that.
Jake Saligo's also a contender. So is Mitch Hinge, I must admit.
Dude, we heard some jarring stuff about Hinge the other day.
we did, but we won't repeat.
No, we're not going to repeat it, but damn, it was
But
jarring.
yeah, it was very jarring. Luke Nankervis as well, potential. Wayne Miller, I do like him. He's out for the rest of the season, but I mean, what a guy. What a guy.
That guy could probably use some support.
Yeah, he could. In an hour of need, you know what I mean? Who else?
That's it, really.
Yeah.
We've almost got everyone that. Oh, Hugh Bond, like.
Jordan Butts probably.
No, I'm not getting Hugh Bond. That kid's 19. That's not happening.
That's not
Sorry.
nice. Rory Laird. There's just so many options. And you know what? Just such limited scarf space.
Everyone's going to say, get Josh Rochelle.
Now, respectfully, no.
He just doesn't do it for me. And I think the more that people say that everyone's always like, Josh Rochelle, the more I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm defiant.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have it in me. But
He's got enough sales.
yeah, we need to support the underdogs.
Yeah. McHenry, Murphy, and I do
tell
need
you
a
what.
Rankin badge, to be honest. I don't have one yet.
I love my Rankin badge.
Yeah, the third one's either Rankin or Jones, I think.
Damn, I love Ned McHenry. His photo doesn't do him justice.
No. I'm so... Okay, while we're on the fucking... talking about photos, who takes them?
Comment down below.
And why do they hate the team? Because I have not seen a single team where I'm like, all those photos make sense.
They look nothing like...
Nothing like the
this
player.
is why you can't... we actually can't judge who we're going to get badges on today. We're going to have to wait till the game, and I've taken 12 megapixel
Nothing
zoom.
like the fucking players. It makes no sense.
No offense. I'm like scrolling through Ned McHenry's Instagram right now,
Like, I
and
can't-
I might pass out.
No, give me that camera and let me take the photos because y'all don't know how to take a portrait photo to save your life. To be honest, I said it.
I want to go to Ned McHenry's farm. I've said it.
Just stand there. Sleep paralysis demon.
I would like an invite to the farm. I'll bring my swag.
Oh, yeah.
And we can just hang out.
Yeah, period.
I'm not going to go fishing with you, though. Hate to break it to you.
I would.
Okay, you do the fishing. I'll go to the farm. What
And
boat ramp is this? Let's go there.
You'll just sit.
I'm just going to make notes of the place that they go on the boat, and we'll go on the jet ski. Okay, we'll take the jet ski. What are we talking about? Sport. Oh, sport. So I was reading the news this week.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me.
I see an article.
Yeah.
Where
so funny.
Max Verstappen is getting bullied by
his own team.
By his own team and the Formula One community because he's an online streamer outside of like racing in the Formula One. He'll play Formula One online in a simulator.
Is that not the funniest thing you've ever heard?
I know, and he takes it so seriously and he races against other people online. Like, he's very competitive.
Like, we get it. You're fucking good. You're literally world number one. Like, why are you fucking racing losers online?
But recently, and like he streams it and shit, but recently his performance in Formula One has dropped and he's not doing as well. He's more irritable. They're saying he's like quite grumpy,
making silly boy choices.
And so now they're questioning whether he should be playing online till 3 a.m. before a race.
His team are giving him a curfew, essentially.
Yeah. So the article that I was reading, a defiant Max Verstappen has rubbished claims of Red Bull imposing a sim racing ban on the world champion after the Hungarian Grand Prix. Verstappen took part in the Nürburgring 24 hours on the Saturday night of the Hungary weekend and was up until 3:18 a.m. on Sunday morning for his stint. In the race, the frustrated Verstappen lashed out at Red Bull for strategy calls over the radio, leading to the theory that and other incidences, including the Lewis Hamilton collision, were down to him being tired. Verstappen declared his critics could fuck off after the race, in which he finished 5th, with team boss Christian Horner and motorsport advisor holding talks with the 3-time world champion. He goes, yeah, I raced until 3 a.m. It is not something new for me, and it is very important in my life.
Same.
That's so fucking funny. I also don't need to tell them what they do in their this is someone else saying. Oh no, he's saying I also don't need to tell them what they do in their private time during the weekend, and that is the same for me. I've won 3 world championships. I think I know pretty well what I can and cannot do, and I am always very hard on myself on what is and what isn't allowed with all the experience that I have in the Formula One. I just think it's funny that Max Verstappen's in trouble for playing too many video games.
For playing too many Formula One video games.
And I love that he cares more about his game streaming career than he does about his real career. Can you imagine he quits? He's like, fuck you. You guys are getting in the way of my streaming career.
Yeah, you're not letting me have fun.
That's so funny.
I
think that summarizes men.
So funny.
That's just men in a nutshell.
Yeah, truly.
Making stupid decisions.
Truly.
Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny.
I love that.
But Max Verstappen isn't the only elite athlete. We are also elite athletes because winter netball started this week.
Yeah.
We lost, but we fucking killed it.
We killed it.
The whole team killed it.
Now, we did play a team that was arguably at retirement age, but
I loved playing them.
They were lovely.
Because it was such a nice pace that we could actually match.
It was like a good first game.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, it wasn't crazy.
Your defending.
Stop.
Nothing was getting past you.
No.
You were going down. You said no bounce passes near me. Thank you very much. You said get fucked.
Caitlin's forgetting to mention that she played centre and she was zipping and zagging and jumping and catching all over the gaff.
I'd run to one end of the court and then there'd be a turnover and I'd be like, are you fucking serious?
Now I got to go back.
And I couldn't run back because I had the worst blisters. So I'm going to double sock next week just in case. But the way my passing and catching last season was so questionable. I'm actually
You
catching the ball.
slayed, yeah.
I'm
Midair, might I add.
jumping off the
Might
ground.
I add.
Me and Gravity had a talk.
Yeah.
And it said, for
You're
the
allies.
next however many weeks, it said, for the next
Allies.
however many weeks, we're going to give you a pass and we're going to allow you to leave the ground.
Yeah.
So that you can get the ball.
Admit one.
I was getting like pretty close to intercepting. I was able to keep up with my player.
I didn't get called offside once.
Congrats. Still having issues with listening to the umpire though.
Well, it would help if they both agreed on what they were saying.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree.
I do get called for obstruction a lot though.
That's okay. So does everyone.
Like, what am I to do if I'm right in front of you and you catch the ball? How is that my problem?
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
fine. What else? And I was just like throwing it better.
Yeah, you were.
It was
Yeah.
such a good game.
Yeah, it was really good. We're gelling.
Yeah.
We're gelling.
I love the team.
I feel like a couple of games and we'll be schmick.
I think we were also a bit rattled because we were like running a bit late.
Rushed. Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's going to be fine.
But no, it was good. Don't know how I feel about an 8 p.m. game this week though.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's a bit yucky.
That's going to be fucked. But that's okay because then it's 6:30 the following week.
Yeah. With any luck, the other team might forfeit.
But I want to scull some of my dog piss wine.
Okay,
and
let me take over.
I want you to tell everyone about we again having to revisit your height issues. Again.
Okay, everyone
You'd think
listen.
you'd fucking
Listen. I was simply flabbergasted. So after netball, what were we talking about? I think Nikki was rewatching the Crows game from last week against Essendon. And we were talking about Ben Keys. Because I was saying like Ben Keys looks really short on the screen. But he's 185 centimetres, right? And that is, let me do that to feet. That's 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And like Nikki is like 174 centimeters, I think. And I was like, wow, Nikki's already really tall. I can't imagine Ben Keys being taller than her. And I was like, and then Nikki was like, yeah, like I'm 174 centimeters. And I was like, no, you're not, because you're way taller than me and I'm 169. Just like, Joel, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I don't think you're 169. I'm like, no, I'm 100% 169 centimeters. She's like, no, but like, you know, when you get older, like you kind of shrink a little bit. Like I don't think you're 169 centimeters. And I was like, do we have a tape measure? She's like, yeah, we do, but it's only a short one. I was like, fine, I'll lie on the ground and we'll use the tiles to measure out how tall I am. 164, doll. 164. And then Caitlin comes over today. And then I tell Caitlin, I'm like, I've lost 5 centimeters off my height. And Caitlin's like, yeah, no, that makes sense because like, how tall are you? 162?
I'm 162.
Yeah. I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Nikki gets out the tape measure again. Not that much difference.
Dude, but we've been through this.
No.
We went through this recently.
What do you mean I'm 6'4"?
Yeah.
I have gone years telling every person that asks, I'm 6'7", loud and proud. 6'7", 106.
6'7".
5'7", 169 centimeters.
But we've been through this recently when you were like, I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
I'm like, no, we're the same fucking height. You were like, oh, okay, I
still believed I was 169. I did not realize that you were 160, 50.
I can guarantee in a month's time we're going to be having the same conversation.
Flabbergasted.
That's, yeah.
I'm a goblin.
This is how I feel, like how you feel about Ben Keys is how I feel about Patty Mills, because Patty Mills looks so little on the screen. And I'm like, I reckon me and Patty are the same height. 6'2".
What do you mean?
You wait till we watch the game. You're going to go, there is no fucking way that Patty Mills is 6'2".
Nah, the men are lying. You know what? Get a tape measure out on Ben Keys and Patty Mills because I call bullshit.
They should have to do it before every game.
Yeah. Like, I want to be reading that number.
I want proof.
Yeah. Anyway. How much did you skull? Not a lot.
I feel like I've improved with my sculling as well. I've been practicing my technique at home. I was sculling water.
You like time me. You know, like when kids like skull and then like
That's you. I tried a different technique and it worked. And I was like,
What's your technique?
to take. Wait, because normally, normally when I'm sculling, I'll like swallow really quickly, like short stints.
Oh, like
right?
a duck.
Yeah, but whereas I was like taking more in and then like taking like longer between swallows, and that seemed to work.
Okay. All right. Go off.
Whatever. Okay, just talk about something,
In
please.
other news, also this week, Joe Biden has tapped out of the US election.
Finally, I honestly was getting to the point where I was like,
The
we're
other
doomed.
week, we were talking about how he was just getting names wrong about everyone. And so his team were like, enough is enough, Joe. Joey Jojo.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. You're done. You're done, baby girl. You're done. And so now Kamala, I want to say Kamala with all of my heart, but every video that she posts, she says that her name is Kamala Harris.
Okay.
So she's taken over, and I hope she wins. Like, I don't think it's very likely, but her campaign stuff slays.
It's
baller as fuck.
So when Biden was still in, when Biden was still in,
Plot for Bowden.
I was
When Plot for Bowden was running for president.
I was like, Trump's gonna win.
Yeah.
Trump is gonna win.
Yeah.
People were like, nah, you're not. I was like, no, there is no way that Biden's gonna win.
Yeah.
Trump is gonna win, right? Now, I'm not 100% certain, and I really am 50-50 about it. Albeit she's only got August, September, October. The election's in November. She doesn't have long. But
a short campaign can be short, short, sharp, and sweet.
Not here for a long time, but a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But there's some key things that have stood out to me that I'm like, I think she's got a fucking shot. So within since Biden stepped down, people have donated, right, or invested $81 million to Kamala Harris's campaign.
Harris,
right?
Yeah.
That's huge, right? Voting registrations have gone through the fucking roof.
Yeah, right.
And I've started getting on my TikTok, because I've been watching a lot of like presidential stuff. I've started getting on TikTok videos of Republicans, like true blue Trump supporters, being like, I was a diehard Trump supporter, but no longer, I don't trust him, I don't believe in him, I'm going to vote for Harris. And at first I was like, oh, great, this is fantastic. And then I started getting more and more of them. And part of me thinks that they're not real.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're part of the Democratic campaigning.
Yeah.
And they're being posted to try and convince other Trump supporters,
Right.
which would make sense. It's a smart strategy,
Sneaky,
right?
sneaky,
These people look like full-blown Trump supporters. But I was like, there is no way my whole fucking For You page is going like from one side to the other. But no, her, like you said, her campaign, like her marketing campaign, particularly to engage the younger audience as well, because they have issues in the US with younger, and we have that here, younger generations registering to vote. On point. On fucking point. It's so good. The real thing's going to be, she's got to convince the people who are in the middle and the people who haven't registered to vote that they should vote, and they should vote for her.
Yeah.
But so she was meant to debate Trump on ABC, and this was set up when Biden was still running for president. And Trump was like, yep, I'm going to do it. He's agreed to all the terms and conditions. Everything was a go. And then when Biden stepped down and Harris stepped up, Trump went, well, no, I don't agree. Like, it's not fair that we're like complaining about every single element. And then I saw that
He's scared.
He's allegedly pulled out.
Very scared.
Yeah, he's allegedly pulled out. And I think it's going to be, we have to see them debate one another on the same stage, because Harris, her background is as a prosecutor.
Yeah.
And I've seen videos of her in her role.
Oh, she'd fucking slay.
She will
slay the
fucking
house down.
destroy him.
Yeah.
She will destroy him. And
she'll actually answer questions, which is something that Trump cannot do.
And be able to speak coherently.
Yes. And not talk about golf.
And it'll be blatantly obvious that Trump is a fucking idiot and has no idea what he's talking about when he's up against Harris. When he was up against Biden, they were both as bad as each other. Just Biden happened to be worse. And so when you're looking at the two of them, you have to go, well, Trump was the better of the two. Yeah. Right? But now when you've got someone who's actually fucking qualified and knows what they're talking about and can properly respond to questions.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we need to see that because
I would love to see that, yeah.
I don't think it's going to change Republicans' minds.
It'll just be good to watch.
You have to see the person that you're supporting, how fucking stupid he is.
Yeah.
We have to spell it out to you.
Yeah.
And if you still believe in him, so you're just as dumb.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do for you, sorry.
It'll be interesting to, watch as it unfolds.
Yeah. I'm so invested into this this election now. I love it.
That's all I have on pop culture for this week.
The only other thing I have, and I don't need a lot of time for this, is so obviously last week we spoke about the whole Cody Co Tana Mojo drama. So the podcasts that sit underneath TMG Studios, which Cody co-founded, none of them have been posting this week, right? Including Brooke and Connor. And Brooke and Connor, as far as I'm aware, have never missed a week ever, right? And no one's published a podcast episode. So everyone started like really honing in on it. TMG released a statement via email to people today and on their like app or whatever, so behind a paywall, basically stating like, thank you everyone for your patience like during this time. Obviously, like Cody's going through personal issues. Cody will be stepping away from the day-to-day operations of TMG. And once we smooth things out, then we will resume back as like business as usual. And they put a lot of emphasis on the fact that they really appreciated the talent that was part of the TMG network, and that they wouldn't be who they are today without the talent and all of that. But I've been looking at what people have been saying in response to it, and people are still not happy because they're like, Cody stepping away from the day-to-day doesn't mean he's not taking home a profit or like an income from TMG. So yes, but it'll be very interesting. It's just, and I agree, like I'm totally 110% on Tana's side. Like there's no doubt in my mind, but it's so weird. Like one moment you're a Cody Co fan, you have been his whole career, and like you love his videos, and now his career's just, that's it. Like it's very unlikely we'll see any more videos from him, any more podcasts. And you can't be a fan. Like you're not a fan anymore. That's it. It's just so weird to go from
all to nothing. Yeah,
it just flips so quickly. But no, I'm still very much Team Tana. So yeah, that's it.
There you go.
What have you got for us this week? This is your episode this week.
I have reviews, everyone. So I've been starting to watch this show on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's on Amazon Prime or Paramount Plus, like an additional subscription. But it's called Couples Therapy. Have you seen it?
No.
So I love hearing about other people's relationships.
Okay.
I love it. I love a bit of goss. I love not being involved, and love. And so this show is so interesting because it's like legitimate couples in therapy.
Wow.
So it's filmed in New York, and the therapist, her name's Dr. Orna Goralnik. I think it's based in New York, and it's an interesting premise because they film, so there's 4 couples in each series. I think there's 3 series out at the moment. 4 couples make it on the show, but I think she did like an interview or something with a magazine, I think, and she said that they film 6 couples and then 2 couples get cut.
Yeah, okay.
And so I'm not sure how it works. Either they get the therapy at a discounted rate or they get paid to get the therapy.
Yeah.
But either way, like casting for the show, like they send out a casting call and they have to pick couples who are like genuinely interested in getting therapy for their issues and like seem interested in the project and like genuinely believe that like other people seeing them go through therapy will help them unpack their own issues. Anyway, so they go through that and it's just so interesting to like see how she unpacks the issues that these couples have. So like in the first season, there's a couple and the guy's clearly a narcissist. Like you can tell. But like she doesn't feed into it and she doesn't call him out on it. And you're like, how is she not picking up on this? Like it's crazy. But what they add into the show is they show her going through like her consult notes with her clinical advisor. So it's like another psychologist that she like unpacks things with. And that's when she like rips loose and she's like, she's on the money, and like the whole reason why she's not calling him out on it in the session is that so she can like kind of remain neutral and like unpack why he's the way that he is.
So he doesn't get a wall up. Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, it's so smart.
That's interesting.
But it's so crazy. And like there's so many different issues and so many like different dynamics within the couples. I'm watching season 3 at the moment, and there's a lot of couples in season 3. I think there's like 2. But that's 50% where they've got issues with like they want to kind of try like a polyamorous relationship.
Oh.
Or like ethical non-monogamy.
Yeah.
And like one partner's really into it and the other partner's like not.
Yeah.
And like there's this one couple, they're a lesbian couple, and the one of the women was like wanting to be like a free spirit, didn't want to get tied down or anything, met her partner and was like, oh, she's great, she's awesome, she's everything I would want in a wife. Got married, had kids. Coco. Oi, come off. Got married, had kids, settled down, everything. And now I think she said she turned 40 and she was like, whoa, like what is my life? And now she wants to like not necessarily leave the relationship, but she wants to like try new experiences and like be with different people. And her partner's like, well, her wife is like, I don't want that. I only want to be with you. And like they were saying that they hadn't been intimate with each other for over a year. And the woman that like wants to try like different experiences, she turns to her wife and she's like, I'll be honest with you, I'm just not attracted to you anymore.
Why stay together then?
Oh my God. Literally.
This is why, like, I don't think marriage is for everyone.
Yeah.
Right? And I also think people get too quick into, you don't just have to stay together for the sake of sake.
No. Coco's like, enough.
Coco said, shut up.
Literally. And there's like another couple, and it's a similar thing where like they got together. They first started off as a like, Coco, shush, Mummy is trying to talk. Another couple, male and female, and they were like polyamorous or like ethically non-monogamous when they first got together. And then they ended up getting married, and they've been together, I can't remember how long they were together for, a hot minute.
Yeah.
And they said that even in their marriage, they were able to like be with other people. Okay. So like the guy said that the woman was able to like sleep with other people, but like they weren't allowed to cuddle their other partner. They weren't allowed to like call them during the day. Like,
they had boundaries. Yeah.
And the woman was like, well, that's not being intimate to me, just having sex. Like intimate is like being able to cuddle afterwards and like getting to talk to them about things and whatever. So like me just having sex with people, that doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I want like that further connection. And he's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. But then when he was getting with people, he was doing those things. So he would be out all night and like not texting, not checking in, going like MIA for like hours. And she was like, how is it that you're allowed to do that, but I'm not? She's like, I want to feel like your number one priority, but I just don't feel like that. And then the therapist was like, well, can you explain, like to the guy, can you explain like your reasoning and like how you've been feeling about it? And he's like, oh, every time I try to tell her that she's the most important person in my life, or that like she's my number one and that I care about how she feels, she just like dismisses it and says that I'm lying and that's not actually how I feel. So I don't really know what to do. And she turns to him and she's like, you say that, but when you talk, all I hear is whining.
Facts.
And this guy's like on the brink of tears because he's like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Like, if I just tell you that you're the love of my life and that like you're number one, you tell me I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
But if I give you space, you say you want me back. Like, and she's like, you're just whining. It's just fucking whining to me. And I'm like, break up, bro. Break up.
I know.
But it is so interesting. And she's such a good therapist. Like, just how she unpacks things and she just stays neutral the whole time. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Like, you would love it. It's so juicy. It's so much fun. And it's so well done.
I had a quick look. It's on Paramount Plus, and you can also watch it on SBS On Demand.
There you go. Perfect.
No, that does sound juicy.
It's so well done. Like, it's a really fine line with these sorts of things where like it can feel a bit tacky or a bit like put on, but it seems 100% genuine. Like, yeah, the production value goes up because obviously they're getting more funding as like the seasons go on. Yeah. But so good.
Damn.
So good. And then, all right, everyone, strap yourselves in. So there's another documentary that I watched this week, and it's called Tell Them You Love Me. Have you heard of it?
I feel like I might have. Hang on, let me Google it. Start talking about it.
Oh my God. It's like, you would be really interested in this one, I think. So it's kind of true crimey, but like not in like a true crime sense, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Very niche. So it's about this guy, and he's African American, and his name's Derek, and he was born with cerebral palsy. So he's nonverbal. He can't really do a lot of things by himself. He needs a lot of assistance. And so he goes through a lot of his life with his family thinking that like he can't understand things, very limited, like, how do I say it? Like, there's not a lot going on mentally.
Yeah.
So needed assistance with like eating and like cleaning after himself.
Yeah,
and,
very
like,
dependent on other
very,
people. Yeah.
very dependent. And so his brother John goes to university and he meets this doctor, Dr. Anna something. And she helps people with facilitated communication. So facilitated communication is where you've got like a board or like a keyboard, and the facilitator is assisting the person in need to like type things out so that they can communicate if they're nonverbal.
Yeah.
So like you use it with people who are like really autistic or like people that don't have the like physical ability to talk and things like that. And so John hears about this and he gets like really interested in it. He's like, oh, that might be able to like help my brother. Can you like suss it out and see like if it would be something that he'd benefit from? And so they go through that, and then Dr. Anna starts working with Derek, and then they end up forming a relationship. So she's married with 2 kids at this time. They end up, having a relationship, and then it's just this whole thing about like consent and like whether it is actually independent communication or whether the facilitator is influencing what the person's saying. Because essentially with like facilitated communication, the facilitator, like they have to hold their hand. So they're essentially guiding the person's hand to communicate. And so there's a professor that's on the show, and he was talking about how there was this big court case, and he got asked to provide like a statement as to whether a person with a disability, whether their statement was actually what they were trying to communicate or whether it was what the facilitator wanted them to say, essentially. And so they did a study where the facilitator and the person needing assistance, they were in the same room, and the professor was showing them both photos, but neither of them could see what the other person was seeing. But they got told that they were seeing the same picture. So he would show the picture to the facilitator, he would show the picture to the person needing assistance. And so in a few of the instances, they'd show them both the same picture. So for example, if it was a cat, the person would type out cat. If it was a key, the person would type out key. But in a couple of other instances, he would show the facilitator one picture, like let's say a sneaker, and then he'd show the person needing assistance with communicating a picture of a dog. Instead of typing out dog, he'd type out sneaker.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And like studies have replicated that, and it's the same result. So like regardless of what the person needing assistance with communicating was seeing, they would almost always type out what the facilitator was seeing.
Wow, okay.
And so they've deducted that facilitator communicating, although it's not always like consciously, the facilitator will almost always be influencing what the person needing assistance is typing out or trying to communicate. Because like they genuinely believe that they're helping this person to communicate, but they're kind of like subconsciously influencing them.
Yeah.
And because she's a white woman and because Derek's African American, there's this whole like undertone of like race, and like there's this part where like you can see that she's trying to like change, like make it seem like he's changing things about himself. So like his family thought that he really liked beer and he really liked gospel music. And then she was like, and like he really enjoyed like all kinds of foods. And she was like, no, he's vegetarian. He likes red wine and he listens to classical music. So she's like trying to gentrify this man.
Yeah.
And anyway, she goes to court over their relationship because I don't want to spoil it because I want people to watch it. But there's this bit where she recounts them like bussing, and it is it's mortifying. Like it's actually mortifying. But in the court case, I won't go into specifics, but like it's determined that Derek has the mental capacity of like a 6 to 12 month old, I think. Or like, no, 6 to 12 year old, sorry.
Okay.
So like really, really young. And he's like in his 20s at this point. So it's a whole question of like, he can't give consent.
Yeah.
And then it's a whole thing of like, well, if you were helping facilitate his communication, were you just having a conversation with yourself? Were you trying to influence what he wanted to say? Because there's no way that he could have said those things if that's his mental capacity. And it's such a disturbing watch, but it's such an interesting one as well because it covers just so many things. And it's so interesting because you don't really see a lot of instances where the woman is the perpetrator.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I feel like that's a really interesting thing as well. But yeah, it covers disability, it covers race, it covers class, it covers sex, like everything. And it's just so well done. Also, executively produced by Louis Theroux, so you know it's good.
Interesting. Questions.
Yeah.
So the court case, basically, is she, like, if she lost the court case, for example, does that mean she would have to break up? Like, legally, she's not allowed to be with
I think so. She ended up going to jail for a bit, but she got a reduced sentence. And then I think eventually she got exonerated. And so one of the things that people are saying about the documentary is that, like, they don't really hold her accountable for what she did because it's evident that, like, she just completely abused this man.
Yeah.
But they don't really delve into her reasoning of it. And, like, she still very much believes that she did nothing wrong. It was all consensual. He was in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get, like, the ex-husband is in it for a little bit and he's calling her a complete psychopath, a narcissist, like a compulsive liar, like...
But they probably
stuff.
Need to be mindful that, like, technically she left him for this other guy.
But yeah.
So he's probably salty about it. So, like, what element of that is actually true versus he's just heartbroken?
And she, like, and she was like a professor in ethics as well, which is absolutely bananas.
Yeah.
Like, there was, it's so well done and it's a devastating but interesting story. And I think everyone should watch it. How I watched it, you ask? I got a link off Reddit on Dailymotion. I probably have 42 viruses on my iPad right now.
Google says it's on Netflix.
US Netflix, not Australian.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
Damn, you were committed to...
I really was, because there was ads on that too, and that made me want to rip myself a new one. But it was so worth it. It was so interesting.
It does sound interesting. And, like... Because when you first started talking about it, it's hard because it's like people with mental disabilities, they deserve to have relationships and be in love and all of that. But when you're dealing with people who have the mental capacity of a child, it's always going to be a fine line. Like,
facilitated communication is just, it's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. But also you think about, like, being present as a human and not and like having thoughts and like thinking things and wanting to express it, but having no outlet to, that would be so frustrating. So like I could not even comprehend that. And so it's so, this documentary is literally so fucking heartbreaking, because abuse of disabled people happens all the time.
All the time, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very well done. And how the family went about it and everything, just hats off to them as well.
Yeah. Far out.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And I'm not going to go into the details because I want people to watch it, but just some of the things is fucked up.
I feel like if I was on the jury for that case, I would find her guilty. Like, she shouldn't have done it. And my rationale would be like, there are too many risks at play and too many unknowns. And it's one of those situations where it's just not worth it. It's not worth getting to the position where you're at. And you shouldn't, do you know what I mean? Like
whether she was aware of it or not, crossing that line is just, it's, yeah.
Particularly, the facilitating the communication thing just plays such a big part in it. Like, how does she know? Yeah. Damn, that's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, super interesting. So would implore everyone to watch that one as well.
What an interesting court case to be on the jury for.
Right.
I watched the last episode of Presumed Innocent.
Oh, yeah.
Came out this week.
Yeah.
I watched it. So fucking good. Presumed
Was it?
Innocent was so good. Like, everyone has to watch it.
Wow, okay. Good ending though? Like,
it was
strong?
Really good ending. Didn't see it coming.
Really?
Did not see it coming. I was like, because like you're halfway through the episode and because it's the verdict, right? And I'm like, oh my God, yep, called it. So smart. Wow, love myself. And then there's a twist and you're like,
really?
Oh my God. And so my friend was watching it as well, Lauren, and she was texting me and she was like, I have this theory. And I was like, okay, interesting. And she thought her theory, because like, I don't want to give anything away, but like my theory, I was like, oh, that's true. That's the ending. And then there's a plot twist, which makes you almost think, Coco, I can't have you jump up here, which makes you almost think that her theory was going to come to light, and turns out neither of us were right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So crazy.
I need to watch that.
It was actually really good.
Might take me fucking a month because I'm paying through the asshole for Stan.
I'm loving court drama.
Yeah.
Anything in a courtroom.
Yeah.
Because I tried to watch Behind Her Eyes.
Yeah.
I started trying to watch that and I couldn't even tell you what happened. Like that, I watched 2 episodes and I was like, I'm not interested.
You weren't invested. Yeah.
I need a courtroom drama. That's what I need. Whether it's a documentary or a show or a movie, I need it to be courtroom based. I'm loving the courtroom stuff. So, yeah, but I haven't watched anything new besides all I've been doing is binging Southern Charm. I'm up to season 7.
Damn.
And finishing Presumed Innocent. And that's it.
You should watch For Life.
What's that?
It's on Stan.
Okay. No, I figured out that I have Stan.
It's 2 seasons.
Okay.
After being sentenced to lifelong incarceration for a crime he did not commit, Aaron Wallace learns the law and litigates cases for other inmates while seeking justice for himself.
These are the fucking recommendations that I need.
Y'all
are giving me nothing.
That's what you should watch.
You guys are giving me nothing.
Yeah,
Finally, someone steps up to the plate and offers me something solid.
Yeah, watch. That sounds fucking good.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
I gotta go home. And I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Or
She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Same. I know you've been desperate to sniff me, Coco. Oh, Coco, I love you too.
Yeah, that's on your list.
That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna watch For Life.
We should also watch. It came out on Amazon Prime this week. You should watch it because I'm halfway through. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Why have I heard about this?
There's hot people. There are fucking...
Coco, I love you, but I can't. Come on,
there
Coco.
There are fucking hot people in it. Oi.
Coco, off.
Why are you being a menace?
She does this.
Sit.
It's alright.
Sit.
But it's only when
Show
we record.
everyone your new bandana. You sexy gorgeous
Ministry
girl.
of
Ungentlemanly warfare. Like literally every hot person that looks like a cloud is in this TV.
I've seen
is
it
in this movie.
This. I do actually want to watch it.
Yeah.
So British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and a group of military officials hatch a daring plan to neutralize Hitler's fleet of German U-boats during World War II. This is the kind... Again,
I am on the money,
again,
bro.
You're finding the
money.
fucking good shit. This is it. Finally.
So, guys, it's got Henry Cavill. It's got Alan Ritchson. If no one's seen, what's that show that he's in? Hang on, give me a sec.
What's his name? Alan.
Reacher. Oh my goodness. You should watch Reacher. I think you'd really like Reacher maybe.
What's Reacher? Oh, guys.
Reacher's about like he was in the military or something and then he's trying to solve a crime in like this little country town. Yeah, and he's so hot.
Right,
like
someone,
he's so hot.
Someone better be fucking making notes on all this. I'm going to listen to our own episode so that I can get these recommendations.
He's so
These
hot.
are the fucking... Guys, this is the week for recommend...
Yeah.
Smash.
That's... Yeah, immediately. Just...
It looks a bit fucked there, but that's okay.
Yeah, wow.
Bro's got no eyes. Nah, okay. I got shit to watch, guys.
Alex Pettifer's in that as well. Henry Golding. Oh, it's a stellar
Okay,
cast.
guys. So
we're booked and busy.
This
Sorry.
week we're watching For Life, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and we're watching Reacher.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't progress with Southern Charm.
No,
Sorry, Craig.
No, we've got crimes to solve.
I got
sorry.
crimes to solve.
We've got men to watch.
I should get a little notebook and I'm gonna write down my thoughts when I'm watching these, as if I'm in the jury.
No, Reacher's so good. Like just combat, fighting, bit of crime, bit of whodunit.
All right.
Stella.
Why is Hero Finny?
Yeah.
That's right.
Harry Styles is in it.
I've been seeing clips of them doing promo for it. That's why. And I was like, why is Hero in there?
Fuck.
Also, who names their kid Hero? Fucked up. Okay.
Should call it villain. One hero,
Same.
one villain.
I can get around. All right, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Guys, finally.
Wow.
That's it.
We're done. We're done here.
That's all I've got, guys. I got shit to watch. I'm sorry. I got basketball to watch. I've got now 3 new things that I have to watch. Wow. How beneficial listening to our podcast. You guys should recommend us to someone. Fuck. All right. That's it, folks.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Have a good week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.